So when I was 14, okay, I had a very interesting life, to say the least. Stuff almost happened literally like every single day. Every day I would be either going out with my friends, having a fun time, chilling out somewhere, or be doing some crazy stuff on Xbox Live, you know? Parties were fun because we were all young and we were all idiots, so a lot of crazy stuff would happen. And now that I think about it, I never really got much time to myself. I was out literally all the time. And well, that's what we're going to start with today's story. But yeah, what's going on there, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Tuffs. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I surely am. If you want to make my day just a little bit better, then make sure to go ahead and leave a like on this video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're new or haven't already, because seriously dude, I would appreciate you so much. But yeah, with all that being said, let's get into it. So this story takes place when I was 14, as I've already said, and we're going to start at the last day of school. So on the last day of school, me and all my homies, we all got together and we were planning a party. We're all going to go to this like massive party thing that one of our other friends from a different school was hosting, and it was going to be awesome, okay? To celebrate like us like breaking up, there's going to be like all years there, well, our year and over, so kids that were like high school years, okay, they were all going to be there. So fair to say things could get pretty messy, and we were just really excited for it, you know, like my friend was hosting it, and being friends with the host of the party definitely is an advantage because you get all the good stuff, you know, you get like the secret stash of drink and stuff like that that's usually like hidden away from everyone else, so you don't even have to worry about stuff getting taken, and life's basically amazing, you know. But yeah, me and my friends are sat there planning this party, we're planning to say everything's going to go amazingly, it's going to be awesome. My friend has a pool as well, so a lot of good stuff's going to be going on, and it was just going to be a good night, and honestly, I really wish that it actually did go like that. So the night comes up, okay, and I turn up a little bit early, okay, around 7 p.m. is when the party was starting. I turned up at about 6:15. I was helped like getting a few things set up and stuff like that, and then I was just gonna, you know, sit on the couch and wait for people that I know to turn up and just be like, hey, what's up, boys? And that's what I did, you know. The first hour and a half of the party or so was completely fine, and then it came more nighttime, okay? So it was around 9 p.m. and we'd already done like a lot of stuff, okay? We were talking to everyone, you know, getting to know some new people as well. I actually met some homies on that night, and I was still friends to this day, which is pretty awesome. But it's pretty lit tonight, and there's a lot of people there that are like couples, okay? So a lot of people in like relationships, and most of the people that were actually in relationships were in like 2 years above us, so they were like 16, 17 years old, whereas those all like single little 14-year-olds just like kind of walked around and done our own thing, tried to get as much drink as possible, which was kind of funny, I won't lie. But anyway, so we actually walked up to the host of the party, and we just sat there saying, hey, you know, we're lucky a little bored, we've been sat on the couch for like 45 minutes, is it okay if we go into your room and play some Xbox? Now his room was originally off balance, but he was like, yeah, because obviously, you know, he could trust us, we're his friends, and if anything did get stolen, then he knew to blame because we were the ones with the responsibility, because obviously we were the first people to be allowed in there. And what was really funny as well is when we approached the room, we actually see on the door some like do not cross tape that like police would put on crime scenes, which I found hilarious. But anyway, that's a little bit in the future. So we spend about 15 more minutes at the actual party, okay, and we see a lot of people go towards like the corridor, which would lead towards this room, and we never really thought about it, and we seen like couples walk over there, and we were like, oh god, you know, what if stuff gets messy? I really hope people are trying to find a room in my friend's house. Now one thing I forgot to mention as well is that when I was 14, of course I smoked weed a little bit, so I'd smoked on that night, okay, and I was already like a little bit fucked. I wasn't like too high, but I was at a point where, well, let's just say I was high, okay? I wasn't like completely off it, but I smoked a bit. And so me and my homie was already high, okay? We like slowly walk towards the room and stuff like that, you know? We see the yellow tape and we're laughing to each other at it because like, you know, my man's room was blocked off like a literal crime scene. And as we walk through the door, okay, we just hear something that we never thought we would ever hear in real life, at least for another couple of years. And dude, when I say this was one of the most embarrassing things ever, and I mean like way more embarrassing for these people than it were me, but still incredibly embarrassing for me. I walked in on a girl mid-orgasm. It sounds incredibly cringe, and basically I walked in and I'm fucking, and that's basically what happened. So I walk in and all of a sudden I just hear this like moan, dude. I literally cringe telling this story because I just remember everything and I'm like, ugh. Well, I hear this, and then as soon as I hear that, I just hear the guy go, oh shit, and like pull the cover over himself, and the girl's literally sat there as if she's like just witnessed a murder scene right in front of her, like she's literally quaking. And me and my friends just sit there and stare for a second, then we just go, oh shit, and run away. Now we didn't know what to do. We like obviously were high as fuck as well, so we didn't know if we were just tripping when we seen that or like that was 100% real. And so we turn around and walk down the corridor, absolutely quaking our boots because these kids were like 2-3 years older than us as well, so we could probably go ahead and get our asses kicked for walking on them. But at the same time, okay, they were sleeping in my 14-year-old friend's bed, and as we just sat there, you know, like doing all that stuff, I'm cringing like as bad as I am now, which is incredibly bad. I've had to do like 3 takes of this part. It's bad, okay. As I'm sat there just, you know, absolutely terrified at what I just seen, my friends walk up to me and just go, oh yeah, you know, what's up? Why didn't you go in my room? You guys weren't gone for that long. Is everything okay? And we just look at him and just go, dude, I'm fucking sorry, man. And we point towards his room, and my friend just sees him because like how it worked is when you open the door, literally my friend's bed is right in front of them. So if you're like at one side of the corridor, you can literally see like my friend in bed if he was lying in bed. At the time, that's how his room was laid out, and literally the door was wide open. You can just see the 2 people in bed with the covers over them. And my friend just goes, oh, fuck this. And he goes completely sicko mode, right? Of course, you know, anyone kind of would. I mean, not really me. I kind of would just sit there, like, laugh about it and just say, yeah, okay, as long as you do, like, the laundry or whatever when it comes to that. You wash my sheets, all right? Then fine, that's fine. But my friend was having none of it, okay? He turns around and just goes, fuck this, and runs towards the room and just says, listen, you two, get the fuck out now. Get your friends out. This shit's over. I'm done. And, like, my friend had a really good rep with, like, the 2 years above us. He was just kind of known to be, like, the kid that was in our year, but friends with the kids that were, like, 2 years above and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. Like, if you seen him at school, you would literally think that he was, like, 2 years above as well. He's kind of tall and stuff like that as well. Voice was pretty deep. And well, if I'm honest, he basically just told these two straight that we're just like, oh, yeah, of course, man, I'm really, really sorry. And he says the kid's name, let's just call him Jaden or whatever. He turns around and goes, Jaden, get your fucking pants on and get out my house now. And we were just sat there at the bottom of, like, the corridor, absolutely screaming with laughter. Like, people were literally looking at us just going, like, what the fuck's going on? And that attracted, like, a little crowd of people that just started laughing because obviously they knew what happened. And oh my god, dude, I've never laughed more hard about something so cringe in my life. But yeah, that was kind of one of the more embarrassing stories I have on this channel, you know. Thank you so much for guys watching. That made no sense now. I'm incredibly sorry, boys. I'm out of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it if you like the content. If you want any more of these party stories or school stories, then make sure to let me know. And if you made it to the end of the video, then comment doorknob, okay? You know, it's an inside joke from the night. I'm not really going to explain it, but we'll make some of the homies laugh, okay? Oh, it's going to become a thing now, you know, the infamous doorknob joke. I'll have to tell it at like 100k if I ever hit that. But yeah, thank you so much again for watching. If you want, you can join the Discord server. Me and my homies are always in there. Subscribe if you know I haven't done this already. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
Do you really know a better way? Beat so fat they make your hard drive crash like Mercury on retrograde. Another escapade crossed off my list from yesterday. So today, coach sent me in as a decoy. My feet move fast, kick a move like a b-boy. My ego got inflated, in fact. I must have miscalculated my initial impact. I stacked, and you'll be told, it's in the wisdom. I try to tell the kids, but the kids didn't listen.